Anyway, here's Joe Rogan. Check this out. Tell me if you notice anything odd about what he says here.
Do you see him sitting next to Ilhan Omar, where she's apologizing for talking about it's all about the Benjamins?
Yeah,
which is just about money. She's talking about money.
She shouldn't have apologized.
That's not an anti-Semitic statement. I don't think that is. It's about Benjamins or money. You know, the idea that Jewish people are not into money is ridiculous.
Listen,
that's like saying Italians aren't into pizza. It's fucking stupid.
Listen,
it's fucking stupid.
I understand that.
That is like so overtly, shamelessly anti-Semitic. Also a little goofy of the comparison to the Italians too. Hey, Italians, they love pizza. They all love pizza.
Love about Hitler.
I love pizza too. I thought I loved pizza because it was delicious. But it turns out, well, my kids are 7% Italian. But here's Joe Rogan.
The way she phrased it, like she could have phrased it a different way so that people would have less of a freak out. But can you not talk about the influence of money in D.C.?
Of course.
I mean, this is very obvious. There's a very obvious reason why for my entire life there's been a uniparty consensus around our policy vis-a-vis the Israeli government and a total inability or unwillingness to criticize the Israeli government. It has everything to do with organization and, yes, money, just like every other fucking interest in D.C. And so, yeah, the fact that she said that and she got kicked off the Foreign Affairs Committee, look, I have issues and disagreements with Ilhan Omar, but she actually is one of the more courageous voices on foreign policy.
I don't know why they didn't cut it sooner, but obviously she's saying, like, you know, you can this is like a common thing you hear, and it's true. You can criticize Israel without being anti-Semitic. But Joe Rogan's like, yeah, dude. And also, like, just saying that they're obsessed with money isn't anti-Semitic at all. Come on.
I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me.
But it's so not like saying Italians like pizza. Italians weren't killed for fucking eating pizza. They weren't rounded up and exterminated. Also, there isn't like a malicious conspiracy that Italians have a pizza Gestapo that controls the world. I don't know. It's so stupid comparison. This man it's so dumb. I don't know. Is he getting dumber?
He has no pizza experience.
I think alpha brain might be toxic to the brain because this man gets dumber. But yeah, nobody cares, I guess, when people are anti-Semitic. I think it's all good to a point here. It's kind of crazy.
Do you see him sitting next to Ilhan Omar, where she's apologizing for talking about it's all about the Benjamins?
Yeah,
which is just about money. She's talking about money.
She shouldn't have apologized.
That's not an anti-Semitic statement. I don't think that is. It's about Benjamins or money. You know, the idea that Jewish people are not into money is ridiculous.
Up to that point, when I saw this clip, I was like nodding along. I'm like, wait, why are people mad at Joe? Like, he's making a good point here or whatever. And then it just like takes this left turn. I'm just like, come on.
That's like
Italians and pizza. Come on. And money and Jews, you know?
That's the anti-Semitic trope. That's like literally why people hate Jewish people. Joe Rogan, you fucking idiot. Jews, you love money. Look at your ass. You sold out to Spotify for like hundreds of millions of dollars. You love money. And if a Jewish person did that, then it'd all be about like, oh, greedy Jew. Joe Rogan loves money so fucking much. He shills scams like Alpha Brain, or at least, I don't want to call it a scam, but like it's dubious claims.
Dubious is a good word. I love the word dubious.
Yeah.
That's a great word.
Did you learn it from EverQuest?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
I was just going through my head.
So awesome. So awesome.
Con dubious.
That was yellow, right?
I believe it was yellow. Yeah.
Not hostile, but dubious.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Nope. Like probably like 10 people in the audience.
Yeah. So this whole thing about Jews love money, it's actually the single worst, most damaging conspiratorial thing about Jews. Joe Rogan surrounded himself with these white supremacists so much. He's like, no, this is all my homies think this. This isn't controversial. All my homies agree.
Come on.
Jews love money. Just like Italians love pizza.
Italians love pizza. You know, the Germans, they love their beer.
Come on. The Jews, they love their money. It's the same thing.
Russians and their vodka.
It's so fucking stupid, bro. Like what
Stupid, bro.
what's like a God, I don't know. It's just gross.
I can think of more examples, but they are all probably not great things to have sound bites of saying.
What's an accurate Italian analogy for Joe? Because he goes, "Oh, Italians like pizza," but
It's like Jews love money, like Italians love fascism.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. The Italians, we love our Mussolini, peppercini with our Mussolini. Us Italians, we love fascism.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a better comparison. Is like all Italians are mobsters, like in the mob. That wouldn't be an actual
All
offensive
Italians are
trope.
thugs.
Right.
I love pizza and I love people.
Everybody knows every Italian's a thug. They can't be trusted. They're violent criminals, psychotic.
Jeez.
Joe, I know you're Italian, and so this message might not get clear to you, you violent thug. Put down the weights and listen to me, for Christ's sake, this moron.
I'm such a sucker.
Joe's the muscle, he doesn't got much brain. When we deliver the goods, Joe, right there.
Like, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm not overreacting, right? That's like psychotically anti-Semitic. Do you think there's anything?
Yeah, it's just very. You can tell it's like so casual and like just kind of ingrained because again, the wider like he thinks he's interviewing. Her name's Crystal Ball, I think.
What the hell? That's her name.
Yeah.
Change that, girl. Is that her real name or like a fake name?
I think that's her real name.
Crystal Ball.
Oh,
know.
that's not fair to her if that's real.
I'm pretty sure it's real.
Oh, her parents were
Why'd they do
mean
that?
day.
Why'd they do that? Let me see into your future.
I don't know. Maybe it is a stage name. I don't know. I just know that she goes by Crystal Ball. Crystal with a K.
The way I just looked up in Google crystal ball and it showed me a bunch of crystal balls is good, like glass.
Crystal with a
glass
K.
spheres.
She'll never be number one on Google. You just can't beat the crystal balls. They're too prolific. Yeah, she knew what he was doing, and she backed out real fast on that one.
Right. Yeah.
She's like, no.
She's
Israel,
a left leaning commentator, and yeah, I mean the wider conversation that was going there was one that I don't necessarily disagree with, and he thought he was being based to her right there, and like I don't think he even really registered how bad that sounded.
I'm just gonna spit facts right now. Jews are greedy. I'm just gonna say it plainly right now.
I'm just spitting facts.
I'm just spitting facts. And anybody who says that's anti-Semitic,
I mean, come on,
is part of the conspiracy. Hey, crystal ball, what does your crystal ball say? Sorry. All right, no. Yes. So that's not the main story of today, but that was just like a little sneak peek of. Do you think that there's something to this idea that like because it's people don't care that much about anti-Semitism?
Oh, absolutely.
Because like
people just in general.
In general, people don't get outraged because like
no, they do.
That was pretty bad, and nobody talked about it.
Well, it's just it's like, I mean, how often is Joe popping off with stuff like this? It's like you can only stay mad for so long. They've been trying to cancel this guy for 2 or 3 years now. It's not happening, and it's like
that's true.
Add it to the pile, right?
Yeah, I think through my life, though, I've definitely seen people being anti-Semitic more casually than
I think
other,
so. Thank
other
you.
type of
I do think so. I
speech.
think the casualness that people are anti-Semitic is really interesting.
Yeah.
I think it depends.
A lot of when I was in high school, that was like always the punchline of the jokes was a lot of anti-Semitism shit.
Yeah, no, it was pretty ubiquitous for me growing up too.
I was sitting with a friend of mine and this other dude in class when I was in high school. My dad owned a bike shop, and with two other guys, and they were all Jewish because they're all part of the part of the same family. And he goes, "Yeah, I used to work for Cycle Scene. That was my dad's shop." And my friend was egging him on because he knows my dad owns the shop. He's like, "Oh, really? So what did you think about them over there?" He's like, "They're run by a bunch of Jews." And he's like, "Really? What's wrong about He fucked him up. It was really funny, but also like really sad. He's like, "What do you mean? What's wrong with Jewish people?" And then once he got him to like fully expose himself, he's like, his dad owns Cycle Scene, right? Pretty good.
Got him.
He was very embarrassed, but yeah.
Got him.
There was a casualness with that.
Also, I feel
that
like
surprised me.
The K word gets thrown, at least in my case, gets thrown around a lot.
People call you that?
I've had it happen, yeah.
Growing up, people threw it out a lot. I mean, I think part of it too is just I'm not an adolescent in high school where people are edgy and saying shit like that all the time. But yeah, when I was a kid, people threw around the K word a lot.
People say this a lot still. Don't Jew me or whatever. That's like insane. To me, that's insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Trying to Jew me out of something.
What does that mean?
Like, rip me off?
Oh, like financial?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it sound like it was just people are saying K word. We can say it, right? It's not like...
Don't say it.
Okay. Well, just look it up. It's a slur for Jewish people. It starts with a K. And you'll figure it out. Yeah, I do want to say, though, that that casualness, I agree, definitely existed growing up and heard a lot of it myself, but I don't want at all to discount, like, at least in my experience in the area that I grew up, so much just casual racism about Mexicans and Latino people as well. Even though, I mean, my schools were like 70% Hispanic and people were still just wildly racist against Mexican people growing up. So, yeah, Jews were not the only one, but...
people are hateful everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, and again...
You don't look like me.
It's also kids. Not that totally excuses it, but like kids don't really...
Yeah, but where do
they're trying to be
kids
edgy.
learn that,
Exactly. Well, they inherit it, and they're not really thinking about it. And
and to be fair, Joe Rogan does have the maturity of an 8-year-old.
Right. Yeah.
You can let him go on this one.
I think South Park is to blame for a lot of that. That's where I first heard these terms, to be honest.
I would absolutely agree with that.
Never thought about that.
And I'm a huge
But
South
aren't they
Park
Jewish,
fan.
the guys? Or
one of them is.
One of them.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Matt Stone is Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay, then he gets the pass.
Well, and that's the thing is South Park is it's satire, but you don't understand that as a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you think Cartman's hilarious. You don't realize that he's like supposed to be a fucking little piece of shit when you're a kid. You think he's I knew so many kids that like thought Cartman was so funny. He was great.
Wait, what did you learn from South Park, AB? I'm just curious which is like, because I knew all that shit obviously as a Jewish person. I never thought about it.
I didn't grow up around any Jewish people, to be honest, because where I come from is predominantly Arab. But I remember hearing that term.
What, the K word?
K word.
That was on South Park?
I'm almost positive.
Oh
I
yeah,
heard
they
it
said all
on
the
South Park. Yeah, and I remember asking
They said
my
all
mom what
kinds of
that
slurs
means.
on that show. That show was wild, dude. That was
Crazy.
in the early seasons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's where everybody learned the F slur for gay people as well. They said it all the time on that show.
Cartman.
What?
Yeah, they were
Oh,
always
yeah.
calling each other. Yeah.
What?
You don't remember this?
I don't remember that.
It was very casual. It was on the show all the time.
Cartman dressed up as Hitler and marched around the town because he loved a Mel Gibson, I think, Passion of the Christ or something like that. Like,
It was
it's fucking
funny, man.
hilarious.
It is a funny show, and they went after everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, same thing. People say, don't jip me, but once I realized that I was talking about, like, Romanian people.
Literally me too.
Then I was like,
You're
holy
not Roma people.
Or what?
It's different. You said Romanian. It's not
yeah.
Romanian
Roma.
people. Gypsies.
But they come from somewhere, isn't it? Romania area?
No, it's a lot of people get confused by that. It's Romanian people are different than Roma.
Where do gypsies come from?
Well, they come from a lot of places. I think the Balkans, but they're nomadic is the thing, and so they're all over Europe. It's similar to Jews, how They were all over the place in
Northern India, but lived in modern times worldwide, principally in Europe.
Right, there you go.
The fuck? So wait, Romani or
Romani,
gypsies
probably.
is considered a pejorative. Romani
Romani.
is considered a pejorative?
Well, tell that to our chat because they're all spamming in the chat right now.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, people. Yeah, but a lot of people, you're far from the only person to confuse that. I think I thought that for a long time, but Romanian is different.
Okay, well, regardless, once I realized what it was I was saying, because I didn't even realize I was like, wait, gypsy?
Oh yeah, same. I had no idea.
What?
Just
That's
the
fucked up.
word saying gypped
Yeah.
or whatever. I didn't even make the connection to gypsy.
Yeah.
I just thought that was just the expression people.
When I first started here, I said it. And I was like, oh shit, I had no
Oh,
idea
people
that
get
that's what
mad.
that was.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I haven't said
it's
it
like,
since,
whoa.
obviously.
I got some shit for saying spaz recently.
Spaz?
Spaz, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Which
I
is
guess
like
it's
what I've been
ableist.
calling Lena for years.
Wait, what's wrong with spaz?
Because it's short for spastic, like somebody who
like having a
I guess,
seizure?
Like that, or I guess maybe even like you have spasms from your Tourette's.
I think a spasm is like it's just like happens.
An involuntary.
Yeah, involuntary.
Right, and so they're
someone
saying
who's spastic is born with a disability that makes it difficult for them to control their muscles.
There you go.
So that's an actual medical condition, spastic.
Right, yeah.
People now refer to someone with this disability as having cerebral palsy. Oh, so it's like using the R word for someone with cerebral palsy.
I guess so. People say spaz is like the R word in the UK. Well, I think here now too.
Oh, shit. That's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of the language that I used as a kid that I know is super offensive now that everyone was using, I had no idea what the fuck it meant or what I was even saying.
I think that's the case for a lot of people. That's why, it's okay to learn these things and grow rather than,
Well, you get so attached to it. When you use a word like the R word, like restarted, there's a certain level of like
it's so ingrained in
familiarity.
your vocabulary for
it's so
decades.
useful in terms of like how you describe things. People don't want to give that up, but
yeah, sometimes like, of course, I don't plan on saying it, but like it's hard for me to find a fill word when I've been calling Lena a spaz for years. Like I don't know what's the word to insert there instead.
Lena, how do you feel about that? He's basically. Are you here, Lena?
I love the cuts.
All right.
She's such a fucking. No, I'm playing.
Oh, she's there. She's back.
Okay, Lena, you're back.
I'm always in the vicinity. I'm listening. Yeah. What's up?
So AB's been calling you a restarted.
No.
No,
it's spaz.
But yeah, the word before that, he was calling me that.
Thoughts?
You want to know why?
Why?
Oh, AB, you should explain maybe. I don't know. Why do you call me that?
Because sometimes I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, me either.
Sometimes she bugs out sometimes.
What does that mean, you bug out?
Like little neuroses. I mean, yeah, that's how I had always used it as well.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what bug out means, Lena, if you're comfortable.
What word mean?
Well, what does bug out mean?
Never heard that expression before.
Bug out?
Isn't that what you said?
Because I'm saying, yeah, it's hard to find like the fill.
It's like when she gets scared, like when she screams.
Like, what is he talking about?
Like, okay, we'll be sitting next to each other and the TV will turn on. She'll be like,
oh,
yeah,
she gets.
I
she's
startle
jumpy.
easily. Maybe we could say that.
Jumpy.
That makes sense.
Jumpy.
And that
Jumpy.
I have very
Jumpy.
jumpy.
She'll be like-
Dan, you got it.
she'll be like, what is that? Or did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it just turned on or something. I don't know. But yeah.
I have noticed that you get spooked easily.
Yeah. Jumpy is a good word for it.
Okay. So
This is a little spooked magooked.
So I guess I didn't know this now, but spaz. This is it. It's out.
It's out.
No more. You're gonna have to redo that, AB.
Well, is Snips okay? He calls me Snips because of it too.
Snips. That seems fine.
Okay.
It's offensive to people who are circumcised, to be honest, but it's fine.
I am deeply fucking offended.
Yeah.
Snips? Excuse me?
I don't love it, but I'll let it slide.
How dare you?
Yeah, so Joe Rogan's anti-Semitic. Also, there's this huge Joe Rogan scam. And I've been talking about his supplements being like pretty questionable. And then this video's making its rounds. Sure enough, Joe has well, what can I say? Here he is. Check it out. Check this out.
There's a category of supplements that are very interesting, work very well to increase testosterone by about 100 to 200 points.
Well, look, that Alpha Grind product that's all over TikTok, if you go to Amazon and you type in libido booster for men, you're going to find it right at the top. And that's because guys are figuring out that it literally is increasing size and making a difference down there.
It stimulates the testes, if you got those, to make more testosterone or estrogen.
Right.
Why does it
There's
lie?
a category of supplements that are very interesting.
So the
work very
deepfake
well
scams
to-
are here. Of course, that's not Joe Rogan or his guest having a serious conversation. But you know what's so funny is that because this is especially compelling because Joe Rogan does shill this crap.
Yeah, it's like it's close enough to reality that it's believable. Like if it was, I guess we should explain that this is a deep fake and fabricated audio and everything. And yeah, I mean, if somebody did this to you, you constantly shit on like these supplement companies and everything, and it wouldn't be believable. But like you said, he's shilling them all the time, so it's like it doesn't seem like a stretch.
Perfect. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a stretch at all.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be honest, Joe Rogan listeners are probably not like the highest IQ.
How dare you?
They're more into T levels than IQ. T high, IQ low, baby.
Okay.
Here is Hassan's editor. I love this guy. Ostenox. This guy is freaking incredible. He redid it so it sounds even better. I don't know why he did this for the scammers, I guess.
Well, he was just trying to show that because I mean, frankly, like that one isn't that good. Like
Joe's
watching,
voice sounds
yeah,
weird.
the voice is a little off. It doesn't really sync up, and so he's just showing that he's. They
With
said
thir-
they,
he
they
said-
said they did it in 30 minutes, and
He
they
says
were
with 30 minutes,
Yeah.
he made it sound much better. The original one was made in like 5 minutes. I don't think that any time at all went into that. But here is the 30-minute improved version.
There's a category of supplements that are very interesting, work very well to increase testosterone by about 100 to 200 points.
Well, look, that Alpha Grind product is all over TikTok.
Do we get
If
do
you
we
go
get
to Amazon
claimed for this
and you
song? Da-da-da-ba.
It's probably a royalty-free one because he threw it on to be shared around.
type in libido booster for men, you're going to find it right at the top.
He blurred
And
it,
that's
good
because
man.
guys are figuring out that it literally is increasing size and making a difference down there.
Yeah, his voice sounds way more natural in this one.
looks so fucking real.
Wait, the first half of the clip, that's not deepfake, right? Of
The
his guest?
dude.
There's a category of supplements that are very
That's
interesting.
real, right?
Work very well to increase
I don't know, 100%. No,
testosterone.
my automatic assumption was that they just shot that guy in a room to look like he was sitting across from Joe Rogan, and then deepfake the opposite part of it.
No, this guy was a guest.
Oh, he was a real guy.
Yeah.
And so he's just talking
It's all
about some other.
deepfaked. Hold on, let me watch this.
There's a category of supplements that are
No, this guy's deepfake too. Look at his
okay.
mouth. It looks a little
very interesting.
uncanny.
Work very well to increase testosterone by about 100 to 200 points.
Yeah, his voice movements are a little uncanny.
I mean, that looks fucking legit.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah.
so this is the brave new world that we find ourselves in, eh? Deep fake scams are here.
Surprised it took this long.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, it's Ethan Klein. Today I'm selling you. Do your sign up bonus at stake.com using my code H3." I'll be like, "I don't know what the fuck that was. It's a deep fake."
I'm deep undercover.
Meanwhile, I'm getting paid that Aiden Ross money. It was a deep fake, man. Hi, I'm Ethan Klein. Please buy my supplements to increase your testosterone. You know? Pretty scary though, eh? I'm sure that this probably worked on a lot of people.
pointing at yourself, Olivia?
It worked on you.
You buy some of this?
If you guys hadn't said anything and like said you wanted to talk about it today, I wouldn't have thought twice.
Yeah.
I don't look that closely, especially at a video of Joe Rogan. I'm not going to be like, what's he really saying? That looked real to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. 100. I'm with you, man.
We need to see a version of this where they're selling mascara or something and trying to pass it off in front of Olivia and see if she picks up. Because maybe if you're more engaged with the content, you might have
This
picked up on the
mascara
clues.
really increased my estrogen. My titties grew a whole cup size.
From the mascara.
Can you do that, Cam? Is there like a app or something?
I'll look into it.
Yeah, let's get some mascara. Joe Rogan.
I remember Cam did it with I think it was for Make Ethan Laugh. He did it with Kim Kardashian's dad.
It was actually Ethan's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Ethan's
Yeah,
dad. Yeah.
But that was my voice, though.
Yeah,
right?
he didn't fake the voice.
Yeah.
It was just Cam talking as Gary.
Right. The mouth thing is kind of easy, I guess.
Yeah, it's wicked easy to do that, but
I
the voice.
hear